Betta St. John. The actress celebrated for her role as Lita in the original Broadway production of South Pacific, and her collaboration with Cary Grant in Dream Wife passed away on June 23rd at the age of 93. Born as Betty Jean Strigler in Hawthorne, California, she also appeared in several Tarzan films including Tarzan and the Lost Safari and Tarzan the Magnificent. St. John's filmography included works such as Corridors of Blood, The City of the Dead, High Tide at Noon, and The Naked Dawn. On television, she made appearances in International Detective, The Four Just Men, Armchair Theatre, and The Invisible Man, among others. Frederick Forrest. An esteemed character actor famous for his role as a passionate chef in Apocalypse Now, passed away at the age of 86 on June 24th. Originally from Waxahachie, Texas, Forrest began his acting career in New York before transitioning to a successful film career in Los Angeles. He left an indelible mark with notable performances in films such as The Conversation, Tucker, The Man and His Dream, Valley Girl, The Two Jakes, Falling Down, Chasers, Lassie, and Point Blank. On the small screen he graced acclaimed productions like Lonesome Dove, Cold Wadis, and 21 Jump Street, among others. Lawrence Turman. An influential producer renowned for his work on the iconic film The Graduate, passed away at the age of 96 on July 1st. Turman played a pivotal role in shaping the new Hollywood movement from the 1960s and 70s by bringing together talents like director Mike Nichols and the musical duo Simon and Garfunkel. For the film, his producing credits extended to other notable works such as The Great White Hope, Pretty Poison, American History X, The Drowning Pool, and the 1982 remake of The Thing, directed by John Carpenter. Furthermore, Turman made significant contribution as the chair of USC's Peter Stark producing program from 1991 until his retirement in 2021. Alan Arkin. A highly accomplished actor, director, producer, and author, passed away at the age of 89. With a career spanning over 65 years, Arkin delivered unforgettable performances in films like Catch-22, The In-Laws, Edward Scissorhands, Grosse Pointe Blank, Glengarry Glen Ross, The Pentagon Papers, Argo, and his Academy Award-winning role in Little Miss Sunshine in 2006. Arkin's creative talents extended beyond acting as he produced and directed several films including Little Murders and Fire Sale. He also showcased his literary prowess with works such as The Lemming Condition, its sequel The Clearing, and the memoirs An Improvised Life and Out of My Mind. Julian Sands. The remains of Julian Sands, a 65-year-old English actor, were identified on June 27, more than 5 months after he was reported missing following a hike in Southern California mountains. Sands gained recognition for his performances opposite Anthony Hopkins in the 1983 miniseries A Married Man, NBC's adaptation of The Sun Also Rises, and The Killing Fields. He achieved prominence as a romantic lead in 1985 drama A Room with a View, and went on to appear in films and TV series such as Leaving Las Vegas, Arachnophobia, Boxing Helena, The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, Ocean's 13, Smallville, Dexter, and 24. Milton Powell. Known by his stage name Big Pokey, passed away on June 18 at the age of 45. Powell collapsed on stage during a Juneteenth performance in Texas and was later pronounced dead at the hospital. As a member of the Screwed Up Click rap collective, Powell played a significant role in the Houston rap scene. His notable albums include Hardest Bit in the Litter, 1999, D Game 2000, 2000, The Sky's the Limit, Evacuation Notice, and Sensi. He also collaborated with the Workshop Wolfpack on the album The Collabo in 2001. Paxton Whitehead, a seasoned British stage actor, passed away on June 16 at the age of 85. Whitehead made his Broadway debut in 1962 with The Affair and appeared in a total of 16 Broadway productions. He earned a Tony nomination for his portrayal of Palinur in 1918 revival of Camelot. Whitehead made his feature film debut as the uptight school dean in 1986 comedy Back to School. He gained recognition through numerous television guest appearances, notably recurring roles on Mad About You and Friends. Glenda Jackson, the Oscar-winning actress and former British politician, passed away on June 15 after a brief illness at the age of 87. Jackson initially made a name for herself on British stage in 1960s. Before transitioning to film, she garnered 2 Academy Awards for Best Actress, winning for her performances in Women in Love (1970) and A Touch of Class (1973). Jackson also received 2 Emmys for her portrayal of Queen Elizabeth I in the TV series Elizabeth R. In the early 1990s, she entered politics and served as a member of parliament from 1992 until 2015. After her political career, Jackson returned to theater, earning a Tony Award for her role in Broadway revival of Edward Albee's Three Tall Women and delivering a groundbreaking performance as King Lear in a 2019 production.